Hello everyone, this is Crota giving you a shoutcast between Jinro and Zpux here on Metalopolis. This is Game 2 in a best of 3 matchup. I already casted Game 1. If you haven't seen it, go ahead and check it out on this channel. Should be fairly interesting for you guys. Zpux now moving out with this Overlord here on Metalopolis. Now Metalopolis and Lost Temple, they feel very similar to at least in terms of the starting locations. After that, the game really opens up very differently, as you cannot as easily move across the field if it is in fact a cross spawn. In this particular instance, Zpux spawning as the blue Zerg and Jinro spawning as the yellow Terran. It is going to be a semi-cross spawn. It is more like an ally spawn in the days where Metalopolis was still part of the 2v2 rotation. Now, I do not know what these players have been saying to each other. I wasn't bothered reading it, so my apologies there. Anyway, Zpux looking to open with a standard economic build, quickly getting up to 13 drones, as opposed to going for any fast hatcheries or any fast spawning pools. Jinro gonna go ahead and open up with a standard 12 barracks, and perhaps going to get a tech lab here and then a supply depot here in order to fend off a baneling front door. Not 100% sure what exactly his strategy is at this time. Economic-wise, we have Jinro sitting at 12 harvesters, and compared to Zpux's 13, Zpux had a little bit of an economic advantage for a while, but because drones need to morph in order to turn into that building, he will be down harvesters for a little bit. Now sitting at 15 over 18, should probably start training up an additional Overlord in just a moment, and then or he may even try to go for a fast hatchery and for a fast expansion. However, now that we have Jinro coming in with this SCV, he is going to decide against it, most likely, just because... Actually, am I wrong? I am wrong. Zpux now going for a fast hatchery. So with Zpux with a fast hatchery down here, he's going to be very much exposed. It will be whether or not Jinro is able to keep on that pressure. With the drone of Zpux able to see that it was only a single barracks, did not see any barracks already with that tech lab, felt fairly confident. I believe that this is a front door fail here. Units will be able to slide in and out of here, so if Jinro was hoping to use that front door in order to be able to hold that high ground, it's not going to work nearly as well as you think it is going to. Back over here, it looked as though... Are we doing an extractor trick? Yeah, extractor trick from 18 to 19 food. Fairly interesting strategy. I rarely see the extractor trick even being used at 10 food, so to have it seen used at the 19 food mark is even more strange. Back over here, we now have some Reapers coming in from Jinro. So Jinro using Reapers in similar to the game 1. We'll see whether or not he will be able to keep pressure on the map with these fast-moving Reapers this time. Also getting the Nitro packs. So the Nitro packs being researched in order to increase the speed of these units. Reaper able to get off 2 quick shots, able to take down that one Zergling, and now moving on out. So that Reaper quickly checking to just do a little bit of scouting. Back over here, we have a couple of Zerglings on this backside. So what exactly is Jinro's strategy? Is Jinro's strategy gonna be in order to just keep pressure and put some take down some of these and put pressure on this hatchery, able to get off another kill? So the Reaper already getting 2 kills off and now kiting that Queen. That is not a smart move. Should have been able to get a couple more shots in on that Queen. Queen already taking a fair amount of damage, already down to 136. Any Zerg player knows that a Queen off the creep is a dead Queen, cannot really engage at this point in the game. Also having an SCV here, Zerglings now massing up, having 6 Zerglings more. No more Zerglings being produced, but we do have the spawn larva ability, so I'm expecting some sort of massive amount of Zerglings shortly. SCV trying to run up that ramp, will be able to get up there and do a little bit of scouting. No tech to tier 2 yet, and is not even getting that secondary gas. Now 2 Reapers coming in, doing a very strong push. That Reaper has a friend, and with 2 Reapers together is just so much more powerful, as one round of attack between 2 Reapers are able to take down that many units. Also, Jinro getting up some additional barracks, so mass infantry in order to counter Zerg. Almost like the original StarCraft 1 game. Command Center now being lifted off. Gonna go ahead and grab this lower expansion over here. Only 24 harvesters for Jinro compared to Zpux's 28. However, now that we have an orbital command in position, that should be able to even out the fight just a little bit more. Reapers now coming in, trying to get in a couple quick shots, trying to take down that Spine Crawler. Spine Crawler, however, gonna complete. And wow, this is going to be looking very, very bad with that Spine Crawler. Spine Crawler now up and uprooted. So that Spine Crawler takes 12 seconds or 12 units of time in order to root now. However, those Zerglings were able to engage at just the right moment, enabling that Spine Crawler to stay in, to be able to root up. So now that that Spine Crawler is in position, it's going to be fairly difficult for these Reapers to able to continue to do any sort of damage. 5 Reapers now with that Nitro packs on the move. Perhaps they will be able to get a couple kills off. Marine now doing some scouting as well. The Reaper's going to straight bypass the evolution or the Spine Crawler altogether, and now take down some of these Zerglings. The Queen is now off the creep, and now those Reapers trying to do a little bit of engagement. Down to 55 hit points, looking very, very bad. Down to 2 hit points, down it goes. Second Queen now doing a little bit of an engagement as well, doing a very nice kiting ability against that Queen. Queen down to 48 hit points, moving desperately away, wants to try to fight back against those units. But wow, very nicely done. Will that Queen get taken down? If that Queen gets taken down, that's going to be a very, very sad day. Down to 1 hit point and able to escape. No. Reaper sacrifices himself for the greater good. Gets a Spine Crawler in the face, and now, but able to take down that last Queen. So that Queen really means that the production ability, losing 2 Reapers so needlessly. The Reaper is able to get a couple shots off and take down some of those Zerglings, and now those Reapers need to jump on up to that high ground and take down some of these Zerglings. Zerglings getting just torn apart by those Reapers. More Reapers or Zerglings coming in, but those mass Reapers being used by Jinro, and 5 Reapers able to hold off this massive Zergling army. It does not look like Zpux really likes a Roach Warren. Now getting for the Baneling Nest, also has a Hydralisk Den currently in production, doing a scanner sweep, taking out those creep colonies, so the creep should start to recede in just a little bit. There it goes, out of OBS. I believe OBS is one of those players that is currently lagging the whole entire game for this whole entire matchup. Jinro's asking if they want to pause. Okay, go. So apparently there was a little bit of hold up in this game. More Reapers being macroed up. Wow, just 9 Reapers on the move. I do not see any weapons upgrade. And now Banelings, or no, not Banelings. We have Overseer Cocoons being morphed in. Zerglings being able to surround very nicely. But however, those Reapers with that better attack, able to just take down that Spine Crawler so easily. Perhaps we're going to get a little bit more kiting in from that Queen. Queen getting taken down once again, so Zpux is very, very much hurting in terms of production. Only 2 hatcheries without queens. 2 hatcheries with only 1 queen, constantly reproducing those queens. And now those Reapers able to just deal so much damage. All those drones sitting together, all clumped up, getting up onto the high ground, taking down another Zergling, coming back down. Zpux sitting at 43 Harvesters, still somehow able to keep up his economy this whole entire time. Changelings now moving on out in order to move and do a little bit of scouting. Jinro not noticing that single Changeling. No, now notices it, quickly shoots it down before it's able to get any additional sight. Zergling's now coming back in. Perhaps it's going to get a surround off. Now jumping back onto that low ground in order to flee from those Zerglings. We see some ghosts now being brought into play. No weapons upgrade or armor upgrades yet for those Reapers. Reapers would benefit immensely from those armor upgrades, as right now all they're really fighting is Zerglings. Zerglings are currently dealing 5 damage. Oh wow, those Zerglings also have the Carpus upgrade. So the Carpus upgrades makes it so that those Reapers need to get 2 full rounds of attack in order, or 3 full rounds of attack in order to kill a single Zergling. That's why this Reaper harassment is not working nearly as much as it was moments ago. Perhaps if he upgraded the weapons infantry, he would be able to continue to press on out, killing another Changeling there, and now moving out with this rather large army. However, Hydralisk able to get off a couple quick shots. Hydralisk, the range of 6, able to shoot down and take down those Reapers before those Reapers were able to get any real shots off. Now that those Reapers are in those bunkers, those Reapers will have a range of 5.5, I believe. Yeah, range of 4.5, and then a range of 5 on the DA charge, or range of 6 on the DA charges. We do have a hatchery being put down by Zpux at that high yield mineral location, and Jinro does not know about it. Reapers just suiciding themselves into this drone location. unable to really hold off. Are we going to get perhaps a little bit of a scouting here? Yeah, Jinro now using these Reapers in order to scout out, make sure that there are no additional expansions. Checking this location, quickly finds that it is currently undefended. Stay tuned for part 2 of this replay. Oh, sorry about that. Stay tuned for part 2 of this replay between Jinro and Zpux here on Metalopolis.